Welcome back to Island Life Live. We're super excited. I'm super excited.
I'm excited
to have you, legend in the house. This is the beautiful Paula Akana right here on our couch. And you know, for years she was one of the most trusted names in island news here at KITV. But in 2019, she took on new kuleana, a very important one. She is now the president and CEO of Iolani. That's Iolani Palace. Welcome home, Paula.
Oh, thank you. Nice to be here. It's so nice to be with you folks. My favorite people.
Well, thank you so much for taking on such a very important responsibility for our lahui. So what's it like going to work every day? Are you still, is it just like a regular thing, or are you like enamored by the building as you look around?
I'm enamored by the building, but also I see something that has to be fixed every single day, something new, right? I have to stop looking sometimes.
Oh.
There's just so much
that's okay. We have that here too. We have that here too.
It's 142 years old, but we are checking out those boxes and making sure that, you know, she's there for.
And I'm glad you are.
Generations.
I'm glad you are. And I just want to share a real quick personal story. My mom was a mason plasterer, and she actually helped during one of the restorations to do some of the work of the ceiling in the Iolani Palace. So I realized that is such an important building, and there's going to be a lot of work happening. Yeah. But I just am so grateful that even with all of that, you still open up for Kamaʻāina Sundays, and we got one coming up. So tell us what this one is all about.
So Kamaʻāina Sundays is the second Sunday of every month. We just started it about a year ago, and it is the big game week. So, but we still have to hold it. So we're going to start with lion dances. So we have. That'll happen at 9 o'clock in the morning. And then we have Uncle Ed Collier with Halau Napua Kukui, and they'll be dancing. And we always try to have a halau there on grounds, because that would make King Kalakaua so happy. And then we have Kamakakihau Fernandez, who's going to come and just I'm so excited to have him there, and just to hear his voice as it echoes throughout the lawn there. But to tie in with football, we have historian Ron Williams. He works at the State Archives, but he's a historian that knows a lot of things, interesting things, and so he's going to talk about a Hawaiian patriot named John Henry Wise. John Henry Wise went off to Oberlin College in the 1800s to study theology. But he was a great athlete. He was like strong and fast and just really awesome. So the coach there said, I need a guard. The coach was Johnny Heisman.
What? That's so crazy.
So he's considered, we believe he's one of the first Native Hawaiians to play collegiate football on the continent.
That's the kind of history that we want to come and enjoy at the palace.
So he's coming, then he comes home and he becomes a politician. And so he was in the legislature, and he actually helped pass the Hawaiian Homelands Act in Hawaii, you know, with the congressional as well. But he just did a lot for Hawaii. When he came home, he became a patriot for the Queen. But there's a movement within the Lahui to try to get him into the Polynesian Football Hall of Fame.
And that would be very appropriate.
That would be totally appropriate. So we think, in case you want to come and listen, his speech will be at 10:30, from 10:30 to 11:30, so you can still make it home to watch the game.
I was just about to say, you know, and I know that you folks have free self-guided tours. There's going to be food there too?
There's food. We have tatsuos, and we have parafoti, and then the first 500 Hawaii residents with their ID can go through the audio tours free.
Yeah,
and it's really nice because we see people who bring their kupuna in from the neighbor island that fly them in, and the families. And so that's the part I love about Kamaʻāina Sunday, is seeing kupuna and families and little kids running around on the lawn.
All the family, multi-generations all coming to celebrate, So how can people jump on? Is it through the website that they would register?
No, you have to come and be there in person. We open the gates at 8:30. The Richard Street gate opens at 8:30, and we just give out the tickets.
Oh, that's beautiful.
For tours, you know, so the faster you get there, the earlier tour is, and then you can just hang out and watch what's going on.
And that's more than enough time to go and enjoy Iolani Palace for a Kamaʻāina Sunday, and then go home and enjoy the big game, right?
Definitely.
Absolutely. Love talking story with our president and CEO, Paula Akana, right here of Iolani Palace, the home of our Merry Monarch, King David Kalakaua. We're going to be back right after the break, but you got to tell me more about that history.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing?
Awesome.
Yeah, it's really, really
That's
neat.
good football history right there.
It is.